Assalamualaikum future doctors and healthcare stars. वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। फाइनली वो मोमेंट आ गया है जिसका आपको बेसब्री से इंतज़ार था। दैट इज़ केएमयू कैट इस्लामाबाद कैंपस का पेपर। और आज हम इस कैंपस का पेपर रिलीव और सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं। बच्चों, इस्लामाबाद कैंपस टेस्ट कैसा आया था, ट्रिकी एमसीक्यूज कौन से थे और उनकी एग्जैक्ट एनालिसिस क्या है, आज की वीडियो में हम पूरा स्टेप बाय स्टेप अनकवर करेंगे। अगर आपने इस्लामाबाद सेंटर में टेस्ट दिया है या अपकमिंग फेजेस की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो इस वीडियो का एक एक सेकंड आपके लिए सुपर इम्पॉर्टेंट है। अपनी नोटबुक्स तैयार रखें, बिना वक्त ज़ाया किए लेट्स डाइव इन। Thermoregulation is controlled by the correct answer is hypothalamus because brain center that regulates the body temperature. Percentage yields is equal to, correct answer is actual yield by theoretical yield multiplied by 100 because it is the formula to measure the reaction efficiency. Gaseous exchange occur in the, correct answer is alveoli because these are thin air sacs in the lungs where oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. The relation between angular and linear velocity is, so correct answer is its formula, and linear velocity is equals to radius into angular velocity. Bile is produced by, correct answer is liver because liver makes the bile, and yes, it is stored in gallbladder. Find the error, he go to school. So go will change into goes because he takes the singular verb. So he goes to school is the correct statement. Darwin theory is based on natural selection because survival and reproduction of fittest individuals. The pacemaker of the heart is, correct answer is SA node because it starts the electrical impulses for heartbeat. Enzymes work by lowering the activation energy because it speeds up the reaction without being consumed. Work done against the friction is equal to, correct answer is heat produced because energy lost to friction becomes heat. Which pigment is mainly responsible for photosynthesis? Correct answer is chlorophyll because green pigment absorbs light energy. The hereditary unit is the, correct answer is gene because segment of the DNA carrying trait information. Which organ stores bile? Correct answer is gallbladder. Lipids do not dissolve in water because they are non-polar and they follow the formula of like dissolve like because water is polar. Virus lack the cellular structure. They are not made of cells. Half-life is the time required for, correct answer is a radioactive substance to decay to half its original amount. Which hormone causes ovulation? Correct answer is luteinizing hormone. Trypsin is released by, it is released by pancreas. Equation of continuity is A1V1 is equals to A2V2 because mass flow rate stays constant in a pipe. The speed of sound increases with temperature because molecules vibrate faster in warm air. Which statement correctly represents Newton's second law? F is equals to ma. The contractile unit of muscle is the sarcomere because smallest functional unit of muscle fiber. Modification and packaging of protein occurs in the, correct answer is Golgi apparatus because it processes and ships the proteins. The main excretory waste in humans is urea because nitrogenous waste from protein metabolism. Hemophilia is a recessive X-linked trait because it is more common in males and carried on X chromosome. The vector cross product of two vectors is maximum at an angle of, that is 90 degree. And yes, sine 90 degree gives one maximum value. Enzymes are biocatalysts because biological catalysts are made of proteins. because enzymes are biological catalysts and they are made up of proteins. Bernoulli equation is based on which law? The law of conservation of energy. The first law of thermodynamics states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, because energy only changes its form. The displacement time graph for uniform velocity is a straight line, because a constant slope means constant velocity. Arthritis mainly affects joints because it causes inflammation and pain in joints. Water is called the universal solvent because it dissolves most substances, because it has polar nature and it allows to dissolve many compounds. Variation mainly occurs during which phase of meiosis? Correct answer is prophase 1, because crossing over happens here. The first stable compound in the Kelvin cycle is, correct answer is oxaloacetate, because it's a 3-carbon PGA and first stable compound, but some keys use oxaloacetate for carbon 4. For carbon 3 Kelvin cycle, 3 PGA is correct. Benzene mainly undergoes which type of reaction? Correct answer is electrophilic substitution, because benzene ring prefers substitution over addition to keep aromaticity. Oxidation is defined as addition of oxygen and loss of electrons. Nitrobenzene directs an incoming electrophile to which position? That is meta position. And always remember that NO2 group is meta-directing and deactivating. Lymph nodes mainly function in, correct answer is filtration of lymph and production of the lymphocytes, because they trap pathogens and make WBCs. HIV mainly affects which cells? Correct answer is T helper CD4 cells, because virus destroys the immune system by attacking CD4 plus T cells. Bile is stored in gallbladder because it helps to digest the fat. Which organ is mainly involved in filtration? That is kidney, because it filters blood to form the urine. Maximum range of projectile is obtained at, correct answer is 45 degrees, because at 45 degree the horizontal and vertical components are balanced. His law states that the enthalpy change of a reaction depends only on the initial and final states, not on the path taken. A reaction of water with alkali metals produces, correct answer is metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. SI unit of pressure is Pascal. Dipole moment measures the polarity of a molecule. Photosynthesis occurs in chloroplast. The respiratory pigment in humans is hemoglobin. The anomalous behavior of water is due to hydrogen bonding, because it causes high blood pressure, density anomaly, and surface tension. Transition elements are characterized by, correct answer is variable oxidation states due to the incomplete d orbitals. The primary function of the heart is to pump the blood. Biotechnology mainly uses living organisms and their products. Subject verb agreement that every student must bring dash assignment. Correct answer is his her assignment, because every is singular, so singular pronoun will be used. Average velocity is defined as the total displacement or the total time. All doctors are professors, some professors are teachers. Which statement is definitely true? Correct answer is none of the given statement is logically guaranteed to be definitely true. DNA replication is carried out by, correct answer is DNA polymerase, because enzymes that synthesize new DNA strands. तो ये था केएमयू कैट इस्लामाबाद कैंपस का कंप्यूटर बेस्ड पेपर और उसकी डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस। उम्मीद है इस पेपर रिवील से आपके सारे डाउट्स क्लियर हो गए होंगे। आपके मुताबिक इस्लामाबाद का पेपर बाकी सेंटर से कितना मुश्किल था या आसान था? आपके कितने एमसीक्यू सही हुए और एक्सपेक्टेड स्कोर क्या है? मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताइएगा। इस हेल्पफुल वीडियो को अपने बाकी केएमयू एस्पायरेंट्स और दोस्तों के साथ ज़रूर शेयर करें। वीडियो को लाइक करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन ज़रूर दबा दें ताकि अगले टेस्ट पेपर्स और एडमिशन अपडेट्स आपसे मिस ना हो। गुड लक फॉर योर रिजल्ट्स। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।